You need to work on silencing male voices because you give one of them a mic and here they go.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Off the Dome podcast. It's been a long week, bro. We've been trying to get back to y'all. The school's been closed because of spring break, and now we finally got a chance. We got a special guest with us. Introduce yourself.
What's good with y'all? My name is Sam. I'm a psych.
What?
What does that even mean?
Hold up, bro. We are not like a professional television program.
Just introduce yourself.
Yeah, introduce
Can I
yourself.
leave it at my name is Sam?
What are you hiding?
I can say all that because I have my whole Howard intro.
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's hear
see
it.
your Howard intro.
He came prepared.
All right. What's good, y'all? My name is Samuel Gutsa. I'm a sophomore at Howard University. I'm a biology major on the pre-med track.
Yeah, never mind.
Anything else?
Hey, how tall are
Anything
you?
else?
No.
6'1",
Why you gotta do that, bro?
almost 6'2".
Why you gotta do that? It'd be your own
6'1"
people that be doing that.
3 inches.
I'm 5'11".
See, that's why we got rid of him. He's too tall. He's in the background.
Dang.
I'm still here, y'all. I'm not gone.
Okay, I'll just go with what's good. My name is Sam.
So basically,
Cut it out.
How y'all been?
how was y'all week?
Oh, it was good, man. It's been a little hectic week, but you know.
Bro, the weather's getting nice, bro. Starting to get sunny.
bipolar.
The weather's bipolar, bro.
I saw a meme saying, spring, fight back. Fight back, spring. I was dying, bro.
And it also seems like we've been off for a long time. It's only been 1 week.
It's been 2 weeks actually.
I'm saying it's been
No,
2 weeks.
why
It's
we-
not been in this
No,
building,
it's
bro.
because we recorded a video at MGM.
Yeah, we
and then
recorded a video
That was
outside
We
last
couldn't
week.
post it.
because the
That
audio
was
was
2
trash.
weeks ago.
No, that
Yes.
was last week, my guy.
We did not record.
That was during my spring break.
Okay,
Okay.
forget it. But anyways, let's get back into topic. Aman, you had something to share about the event that happened this last week containing two really big people.
I know y'all can't see me, but y'all know my face, okay? I'm gonna get straight into it. We gotta stop pretending like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock was not staged. Now, I'm not saying the slap was fake. What I'm saying is the Academy planned it all out, okay? And I got the numbers to back this up, okay?
He got the
But-
numbers.
but he
Bro.
did
Hey,
some
before
research.
before you say this man came prepared. I picked him up. This man put out a card out of his pocket saying, I wrote
It's
down
right
notes.
here, if they can't see it. Okay, now I am. We were supposed to be going off the dome, but today we got the facts to back it up, okay?
Okay, I like that.
I'm not wasting time,
us.
okay?
You want me to read it? Because you're not in the camera.
It's okay. Static. Okay.
Let's go.
Hold up, okay. Now we're back, okay? Y'all know how the Oscars... Did you even know the Oscars was on Saturday?
I didn't even know the Oscars were like.
I thought it ended after quarantine. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Okay, no, I
I'm
didn't.
being
I didn't even know the
I'm
Oscars
being
were this
serious.
weekend. Like, did you know the
Exactly.
Oscars were this weekend?
Heck no.
Who watches the
Nobody knew.
Oscars?
Okay, let me tell you. In 2016, the Oscars had a total of 34 million viewers. 2017, 33 million. 2018, 27 million. 2019, 30 million. 2020, 24 million.
That's sad how many people actually watched that.
In
though.
2021, they only had 10 million viewers, right? Now imagine the Oscar is like this big thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if this dies off, like you're killing history. They knew they had to do something. Okay, now out of nowhere, the last one they had 15 million viewers.
15 or 50?
15 million.
Oh.
And right after the slap, like after that thing happened, the numbers just shot up, bro. Like I told you, no
course.
one knew this Oscar was going on. Okay, so I don't blame them for doing it. They had to do it.
You
okay?
make a fair point. I'm not gonna lie.
They had to save the program, okay? But people think Chris Rock took an L. Yes, he took a slap, but even he was winning. You know why? Because he apparently had a tour.
Yeah,
He already started, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about his ticket prices?
$200, right?
In the beginning, right before the slap, it was the lowest price was $46.
Went to 200 or something like that.
Now it's 411.
Oh, never mind.
No, that was higher. But when this I recorded this like a couple of days ago. Right after the slap, it shot up to 400. That is a 793% increase, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
That
It
was a
sounds-
percentage.
up.
You
Now
know, it's
tell
real.
me-
Is that all the notes you had?
No. I mean, kind of, right? But no. But what more evidence do we need? Like these people are actors. They're
No.
supposed to. This is their livelihood, bro.
Because I'm not gonna lie. Look, fair warning. Like, we're not into like conspiracies like that.
I am. Okay? No, I am. This is not. This is not, bro. Stop calling us conspiracy theories. We're the news before the news, bro. I'm telling you.
Look, this is what
You
I
gotta stop
this is what I
pretending.
can only speak on what I saw, and from my point of view, when I saw the slap, it looked kind of staged. Like, first off, somebody actually freeze framed the slap and took a
Oh
picture.
yeah, you seen that too?
Yeah.
You seen that too? Yeah.
This man, Chris Rock, leaned in. Like, it just looked like they were getting ready to. He was getting ready to get smacked. So I could see where people get that from. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's like a bigger issue at play. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like
What is that?
there's a lot of stuff we can learn from that smack. Like, first off, nobody stopped him. Where was the security?
That's what I was.
Where was the security?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Everyone
You know?
took a dub. You
And
can't
let's
blame
be real.
Everyone. I don't know about everyone.
Would people really be saying the same thing if it was a woman up there and he smacked her?
them. Ooh, don't. Get
No, let's keep it real.
Let's not go.
Let's
there.
just say like
Let's
if
not
it was a
go there.
girl.
That slapped him or that got slapped?
No, let's say Will Smith smacked a girl.
Oh heck.
Whoa,
Would it be
whoa.
the same-
I don't think he
Will
would do
Smith
that
would
even
ever
if it
do
was
that.
planned.
I'm just saying though.
Two.
I'm just saying.
It's like
Imagine them planning that.
Cause let's say this: a woman would have went up there, right? And let's say she would have actually did the same thing, disrespected his wife.
what if Jada slapped Chris Rock?
Ain't nobody care, bro.
They still would have been on Jada's
Chris
side.
would have slapped him back, to be honest, bro.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you
Dang.
though.
Smack that ball head around.
Nah, but this is what
Jada-
I'm saying.
Dang, G.I. Jane.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I
out.
feel like all this is happening. People are saying, "Oh, Chris Rock deserved it." Is it because it's Chris Rock, or is it because
Everybody hates Chris.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What if The Rock was there? Dwayne The
he
Rock
would have not
Johnson.
smacked the Rock, bro.
Thank you.
No, you know what would happen if he tried that, bro.
But who won though? At the end of the day, I
Chris
think
Rock
Everybody
won.
won. That's
No,
what
no.
I'm saying.
No,
Bro,
Chris
he's
Rock,
making
no.
his money, right? Will Smith, nothing's gonna happen to him. I'm telling you, they're not gonna evoke anything. They planned it. We gotta stop pretending like
He
Let
resigned
me-
from
let
the
me give you an
academy.
Jada
example,
won,
okay?
bro.
No,
Did
she
you know the
didn't.
Grammys
Jada
is this
won.
She
weekend?
did not.
Huh?
The
She's
Grammys
thinking
is
about
tomorrow.
Tupac.
It's
You
tomorrow.
seen
The
all the
Grammys
news
is
though?
tomorrow.
We all in different
The
cultures.
Grammys is tomorrow.
The Grammys is tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, what's the difference?
Grammys is music, bro.
Oh,
Let me tell you, okay.
I don't.
Mark my word.
Don't-
Mark my word. Okay. Something crazy is gonna happen too. This is.
I hope so.
Okay, mark that.
I hope so.
We're gonna hold that.
I hope I'm
We're
wrong.
gonna post it on TikTok as soon as something happens.
Like,
Is
actually,
it Maverick
Any
on the
guesses?
Grammys?
No.
I think
Maverick
yeah,
City,
no,
they
yeah,
got
I
Grammys.
think
You know how
there's
much
no-
their
They gotta go.
tickets is?
How
Their
much
tickets
now?
like 200 now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Actually,
Minimum.
I
like,
want to
yeah.
see. I want to hear your point of view, Sam. Like, what do you think about the smack? Like, a lot of people say, "Oh, he deserved it." But what do you think? I like your point of view on things.
Let's say, one, I think there is a point where it gets too far. But then on the other hand, it's like Chris Rock is a comedian. That's what he does. He just
My
flash
point.
people naturally. But then
Thank
like
you.
with Will Smith, I feel bad for him because it's like he still shows love to Jada after
Yeah.
everything that happened.
Yeah.
It's
Cap.
like,
No.
No, that boy
what
did
you mean
not
by
like
cap?
it. He's just trying to
This man-
keep up an image.
I think he's
Oh,
trying to
okay.
keep up his family together.
No, it's
but
not that,
more
She
of
thinking
his
about
friend.
Tupac?
bro. That's what it is. That's what it's. Look,
Tupac
If
would
you-
have shot
if
him.
you-
I was about to say that. I was just about to say that. I was just about
if
to
he
say
would have
that.
kept up with the Will Smith in his life, you would know. Like, he was speaking about it in his, like, his book. He's always felt like a coward. That's what he said. Like, and I quote, like, in his whole life, he's always felt like a coward. He's
You
always-
read his book?
I didn't read his book. I just seen it on the
That boy
internet.
was trying to find evidence.
Bro, cause look, you can see how all this stuff is building up to why it happened. His whole life he felt like a coward, right? Imagine, let's say you got a girl, right? Like, she's your wife, but the entire time she's kind of like she's in love with somebody else, and that person is the exact opposite of you. Like, let's say if you're like a coward or you're like a soft person, the guy she likes is like this bad, like mysterious type-
Gangster.
Yeah. You know how
Tupac was a gangster.
you know how
Got shot,
insecure
bro.
you would feel in your own skin, and I feel like that's what it is with Will. Like, it was building up that he kept letting people slide. People kept thinking he was like Hollywood and all that. So then he found a person who wasn't gonna hit back, and he let it off.
You know why Chris Rock wasn't gonna hit back? 'Cause, like, even since like there was like this video explaining basically how why Tupac won, why Chris Rock won.
Right.
Basically, like, even when he was a kid, like, he always felt like people made fun of him at a certain point. That's why he kind of got into comedy, because like he took comedy to a point where he would just like make jokes of whatever situation he was in.
Yeah.
But like he used to say, even like during his tours, that how like when he was a kid he faced a lot of like, not neglectment, but like a lot of people made fun of him for a bunch of things. And so the only way he knew what to do with his like how he felt was like through jokes.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like, even like a lot of people like were zooming onto his face and how he reacted after. He could have made a joke right there.
It sounds like going up to the
Said-
DMV.
No. Imagine like Will slapped him, right?
Yeah.
At that moment, imagine if Dave Chappelle would not.
He would have
hold
been
back
cooking
the
until he walked
amount
back
of
to his seats.
jokes that was gonna happen. We were gonna hear
That's the
that
best you
until
got?
August.
That's the best you got?
He wouldn't say he would be
y'all
like.
didn't get that joke.
I was about to say that. Like, would you hit
Oh,
August like that?
I got it.
Nah. Too late.
okay,
Too lait.
Would you hit
Wait,
August
wait.
like that?
Before he went up to slap her, like when Chris Rock said what he said, Did y'all see Will Smith chuckle?
laughing.
And
Yeah,
then,
he laughed.
And then
He
he
was
looked at
laughing.
Jada. Jada's.
That was a funny joke.
Nah, I'm mad though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad that y'all did not get my joke. At
I
that
got
point,
it, bro. I got it.
Nah,
Sorry,
nah,
hey,
nah,
hey,
nah.
hey,
Bro,
hey,
give me
nah.
this
Just
lecture.
went
It
over,
wasn't a
bro.
TED Talk. We didn't think it was gonna be a
No, I
joke,
promise
bro.
you, I got it.
It just went over.
You
fast.
wouldn't hit August like that. He wouldn't. Let's be real.
That's not. What are you talking about?
No, that's what you were talking about, right? August Alsina. That's what she was. With.
No,
Oh, never
the
mind.
joke was.
Okay,
Wait,
so
that-
I'm
The
that
joke was.
not dealing. I'm
Listen,
missing too.
the joke was if Dave Chappelle was the one that got slapped, right?
You would have been roasting him. Yeah.
Until August.
Yes.
You don't even get the joke you were saying. August Alsina.
That's the guy's name.
That's the guy who she was with.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said
That's
it.
just
We
move
got
on.
the joke, my guy.
Okay, so we did get it.
But I also want to mention is I heard this somewhere. Chris Rock, apparently he's on the spectrum for autism. Like he's on that spectrum. So that's why whenever you see Chris Rock, he looks kind of like kind of awkward,
Yeah.
like, and sometimes he might lack some social awareness. So I feel like this whole thing can be summarized as in like hurt people. They both came from different places. One of them is Chris Rock, who used to be getting bullied. He's always been the underdog. The other is Will Smith. He's kind of the same. He's
Fresh
insecure.
Prince.
Fresh Prince. He's insecure in his own relationship. So when they both meet together, bro, that's what happened.
But I respect Chris Rock though, because
Of
the
course,
fact that
yeah.
he didn't say anything and just like like that's professional
The
right
people
there. Because
eat-
like the fact that he did he's a comedian. Even like
Yeah.
he was explaining at the beginning, they
his
told
words
him
got messed
jokes
up.
not to say, huh?
His words got messed up after he
Yeah.
got smacked.
That's not even like that, but like they told him jokes not to say.
No, not
and then
even that though.
he
I've
made
heard more
jokes that-
disrespectful jokes. It wasn't even that
Yeah,
bad.
it was
Shawty
not
is
that
bald.
bad.
What do you want me to do?
All right, bro.
Y'all thought I was bad. Look at Bobby. Look at him.
I mean, what can you, bro?
Hey, y'all still assuming that this is not planned. I'm telling you guys
Look,
for a fact, bro.
look,
Hey,
alopecia,
it might be planned, it might
alopecia
not
is
be
bad,
planned, but
but it's not like
No, you know what's crazy?
I've heard worse jokes on myself, like on me.
let's hear those jokes.
No, I don't want to bring that up yet. But like, bro, like,
I mean, like,
Be adults.
what y'all feel about like jokes about people's conditions though? Like something they
You know,
can't control?
alopecia is not deadly or anything.
Of
Your
course.
hair
Yes.
just falls off.
but still,
I just learned that. I didn't even know that. Now I feel like that was the lamest joke because he didn't even go hard enough.
He just said G.I. Jane. Like you look
No, I'm
alike.
sorry,
I don't
bro.
see what the. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, no, I'm sorry, bro. I thought alopecia like you're dying or something.
yeah.
You just have no hair. What?
I mean, I think it's more than just no hair.
I'll-
But hair loss.
I
is
hope
one of
I'm
those.
wrong.
But at the end of the day, you have to I guess protect your wife in a certain.
no,
That's not his
no,
wife.
no, okay, not even that. I don't care, bro. You
Damn, y'all
came
too
to
passionate.
you came to the front row. The front row of a comedy host. It's like going to a shooting range, front row to get shot. What do you think is gonna happen? Sit in the back if you don't want to get joked on. Like,
I guess that's it.
and not any comedian. Chris Rock, one of the greatest comedians.
I know, right, bro? Chris Rock, bro.
Dave Chappelle is better, man. So, we
I
all have
hope
our
his
own
special
opinion.
goes
Very
crazy.
scary.
I hope it's just him attacking Will Smith for an hour, right? I just want Chris Rock to dedicate like an hour of his special, just to go at Will and Jada, bro. That's what I
I
want.
don't think
I feel
that's
like
what
he
he's gonna do.
wouldn't-
But
I don't think Chris Rock is petty like that.
Can you imagine if he fought back?
I don't know.
Not even a quick
you
fight,
remember
bro.
there was a picture where he had his hand like this and then he just like moved.
Ball your fist.
I heard he had his arm was broken. I heard he had a cast on. Chris Rock. I can't verify. Off the dome. Okay,
That's a
don't
weapon,
fact
bro.
check
That's
us.
a weapon.
Bro,
If he had a
for-
cast, that's a
No, he
weapon.
took it off to go perform.
Assault.
Right?
Cause you know what? I think I kind of agree with you. First off,
It's fake.
not only did he smack him, he won.
Fix that,
What
buddy.
up?
I think it's the phone, bro. Might be the phone.
What I do? with
Wow,
the
you're
phone.
pretty right. Yeah, take it off.
Oh wow, days.
It went away. But look, it sounds like a perfect ending. This man smacks a guy, then wins Actor of the Year. It sounds like a whole like.
And then the guys' tickets go up. The viewership goes up. And then everybody else wins because look
He's
at
so
us. We're making
invested.
content in this. Okay?
No, I
Illuminati.
mean,
He
it
really
makes sense.
invested,
Because
bro.
it's bigger than
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
It's bigger than this. Okay, you know what? Let me put my what do you call it? Tinfoil hat on. Let me go full conspiracy, okay? Okay? Can we stop pretending like these people up there that are controlling entertainment don't like
This is
manipulate
getting a little
this?
messy.
No, can we
They
be
do
honest?
control
I'm with you on that,
entertainment,
bro. I'm with
Okay,
you on that.
so
with you.
why wouldn't they be doing this?
I feel like most of America agrees with you. That's the thing. So, but we can't do anything about it. Like,
Okay, so
there's
we
no
can
evidence.
joke about, we can make them, we can laugh at the memes, but we should know, we should be aware that this is what they're doing.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to kill the fun.
it's sad to like.
Are you speaking facts?
Yeah, what you better say?
Nah, I ain't saying nothing. You good?
All right, next. topic.
Actually, yeah, I think we should move on. We had it enough.
But
We had our
I'll say
fun.
one thing. Okay, the funniest thing I saw was if the Grammys wants to top this, they have to put Pete Davidson and Kanye West.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You mean Skeet?
No,
No, that's his name. That's his name. I'm not trying.
listen, I'm gonna save what I gotta say until that happens, but just know
Oh,
it's
I
gonna be
want that.
funny.
Bro, this man Kanye will be throwing uppercuts.
Bro,
Everything.
I won that.
Bro, you know he got Pete Davidson got a tattoo of
Kim
like,
Kardashian, right?
yeah, like
Or her
name
it was like a best lawyer or something. She's not even a lawyer, honestly.
No, I think she did go to school
He
for
got a
this.
tattoo of Hillary Clinton's
passed-
face.
I go to university doesn't mean I'm a
No, I think
computer
she actually passed her bar exam.
Yeah, so
So
legally
she got
she
it.
is.
I'm not gonna lie, she got it.
Y'all heard what Will Smith
I
said?
don't believe
What
that.
did he say?
He said Denzel came up to him after
yeah.
and was like, it's like when you're at your highest is when the,
The devil
devil.
attacks you.
Yeah. And I was
Okay,
like,
bro, what?
That's the most facts.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's an interesting thing to say because it does happen.
What does happen? But what?
You know
That
what?
situation, if it's staged, it just
I like
vibing,
Denzel.
you know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Anyhow.
Oh, Denzel, bro.
Actually, yeah,
Top
let's
tier.
just move on because I could keep talking about this forever, bro. So
Nah,
many.
there's
things.
no point, bro. Just
Last thing, but
Next week the Grammys.
I'm not gonna lie, those memes were elite.
yeah, bro, they were so quick
They
with
were
it.
elite.
They were so quick with it.
You seen the video? People brought up history on Will Smith when he was joking about somebody that had alopecia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did not watch that.
Yeah.
Yo,
He did that?
Yeah. It was like 20.
it was
Oh, he's
back
a
in the day.
hypocrite,
something.
bro.
It was
Something like
I
that.
was something that happened to me
because it was
though.
his wife, bro. Like,
Including this. Okay, so I'm in
Get close to the mic.
I'm in a group chat
Yeah.
where there's a majority white people,
You want to say this?
and they were talking.
Okay.
They were talking
he
about
does.
this issue, and another black person was like, "Y'all are doing blackface and talking about black issues, right?" And I was asleep, right? So when I woke up, I saw this group chat. You know, like when you wake up and you see like drama, he was
Yeah.
interested. 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm scrolling like pages trying to read the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I read this stuff, and she's just going off on them. And these, these white people, Lord bless their heart, they were scared for their life,
Who wouldn't be
You
scared?
get canceled, it's over for you nowadays, right? So, but they were just like talking, they're not making fun of anybody. So I'm like, hey, yo, first of all, it was a black comedian that made fun of a black person. And the black husband was laughing. Why are you tripping about, And I said that, and this other white person was like, yo, we should be listening to our black friends. And
Okay.
I'm like, ma'am, I'm black too. All right, cut this off.
Yeah, bro. What are we talking about?
what y'all think about cancel culture?
I was gonna bring that up, but let's not.
let's get into
a
that.
topic
Why
for
not?
another day.
I hate. Look at this. I cancel culture. That's my next hashtag.
Sounds
Amen.
stupid. I cancel culture. Shut
I
up.
hate it, bro. It's dumb.
The only way to escape it is to have enough money where you can't rely on.
Enough
the
money
world.
or
Nah,
influence?
bro,
I
Dave
don't think so.
Chappelle, bro. I look. When
Just
it comes
enough
to
money? Like, you could not have enough money and
Dave
still be
Chappelle
straight.
is able to say
The
the
thing
stuff
is-
he's saying now
Yes.
because he
Because he
does
has
not
money?
need the money.
But that's
could also
the
just not
thing
care
is,
about it.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it's
care
gonna be
about
really
it.
hard.
I'll let you know. That. Like what? Okay, you cancel me. So what?
That,
But
it's
it-
because you have to pay
bro.
bills.
Not just
What
that.
bills?
You don't understand.
Exactly. You don't
Let's
have to pay
say
bills.
bills?
let's say everything you worked for 10 years gets burned down in 1 week, and they're coming for
How?
everything. Like, see, what do you mean? Have you not seen?
Hey, let's cancel this guy, okay? You want to learn the hard way?
Don't get this
Cancel-
man
what
any
am I-
fame.
What?
Bro,
You
they're
gonna
gonna
take me out of school? Thank you.
No,
I'm
because
trying to be out of
you
the
school.
don't
problem
anyway.
with cancel
understand.
culture is like it takes away any opportunity for somebody that did something wrong to actually change and get better. Like it's an automatic cancel. Like you literally,
Yeah.
like, it's like excommunicating. Like, I don't understand that. Like
I don't
I
understand.
know
how that proves the
everybody's
point.
not perfect. You got something that you need to fix.
What's
Imagine
crazy
if you
is
got canceled for that.
We've all done worse things. Like let's say I'm not giving somebody an escape, but like let's say the people who get caught saying the N-word. Let's just say that.
From the 90s. Like, bro.
Yeah, like they go back like 20 years and they find you in high school.
Mhm.
But let's just be honest. Those high school hallways, we be going on each other, calling each other the most messed
Okay,
up
but there's a
stuff.
certain extent you have to take it up to.
No, there isn't.
But you're not being thinking logical. How can I cancel somebody for when I do worse than them?
Exactly.
Mm.
I'm
It's
talking
just your
about
stuff
us.
is hidden.
Like let's for example, bro.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I can find
Hey, yo.
anything on anyone. If you can find anything on anyone if you dig deep enough.
Exactly. Like people are not being reasonable. Like, but nobody's perfect. Like,
I just want someone to get canceled and say I don't care.
Dave
But I don't want to be that
Chappelle.
one person. You see,
Dave
you see-
Chappelle.
do you see how much respect he got? Because it's not even because like
You can't
first
cancel
of all
Dave
he's
Chappelle.
financially independent. Like and he's usually
I'll be that way.
okay. First of all, he's financially independent, right? Secondly, he stood out because he was the only one that said I'm not gonna give it.
He wanted to get canceled.
No, hold up. No. Actually, this is controversial. The only reason I feel like Dave Chappelle got support is because he was speaking against something where a lot of people deep down know is kind
Where
of
it's coming from.
yeah.
Mm.
that-
Correct.
like let's say if you get canceled for doing something like dumb and we can all agree it's not good,
We don't back you up.
Yeah, we're not gonna back you up. But he spoke against a movement, and
Wait, what did he do? I don't know what he did.
I don't know.
I got class on Monday, sir. Please.
We'll send you a video.
Yeah.
you can watch
We'll
it.
fill you in
It's
after
on
the
Netflix.
podcast.
Was it
Don't worry about
He spoke against a community, a certain community.
Okay, got it. Never mind.
And I guess the reason he survived is because, bro,
He survived. He
Y'all
You know
survived.
what?
This was a
Y'all know
battle
what?
for his life.
I'm never gonna be in front of the camera ever again. Listen, I feel way more calm right here, bro.
they know your voice, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's just move on.
Don't let me say your details. Anywho, carry on.
Yeah, actually. Wait, Aman, who did you vote for? That's another topic
Yo,
right
that-
there.
Yo,
I've
yo,
been
you
saying
just gave
I've
it
been
away.
wanting to talk about this, but one day, okay?
One
One
day.
day.
Okay.
You
One
gave
day
it
gonna
away
dedicate
right
an
there.
episode to me.
Hey,
My
He
voting
gave it
record.
away right there, bro.
1,000 likes, he'll tell
Yeah,
he'll reveal
1,000,
who he voted
1,000.
for.
If this is snip this, okay?
Get close to the mic.
If let's make it 5K likes.
Nah, make it 10.
No, 5K is.
Make it 10.
That's
Tell
Kind
enough.
of easy, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to help you make
But
it 10.
I want to talk about this too.
Make it 10. I'm
Okay.
trying to help you.
If this gets 10K likes,
We're not
we
getting
will
10K likes.
talk about what we talk about.
Politics. We'll talk about politics.
Politics, okay?
hmm
His
Raw,
views.
unfiltered politics about my views, okay? I'm not hiding anything, okay?
I don't know about
know
Raw.
me-
I'm gonna have to cover up some of the tracks. I ain't gonna lie.
No, uncensored.
All right,
wow.
cool. All right. Off
Okay.
the dome. All right, anywho. Y'all got y'all little, what do we call that?
We really just
Insurance?
like,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Insurance. All right, next topic.
Next topic.
topic.
What can we move to? We're all okay.
Let's talk about
Yeah, I know.
ourselves and our background so, our viewers can
Yeah.
understand us and get
We're
to know us
all
a little.
basically we all came from Ethiopia, and you know
you were born here.
why you gotta expose me? This man just, bro.
I'm dead.
You're
Alright,
not
my
one
bad.
of us.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to
Okay,
interrupt.
we all ethnically, it's like no, but we're all from Ethiopia, and with that comes a whole different community with different values and different traditions and stuff. So I just want to talk about like our childhoods, like, and the Habeshas know like growing up in an Ethiopian household how it's an experience. So I just want to hear from y'all like how was it? Like what was it like? Tell me about it.
To say the least.
I
It
want
was
to
an
Say the
experience,
best,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
Your
Sam, go
favorite
first.
moments.
favorite
the things
funny
you like.
stories.
Yeah.
Childhood stories.
The only thing that popped in my head is like when I was telling my dad like when I was a kid and I was telling him I made friends. He was like, "No, don't make friends. Make your textbook your friends." I was like,
Bro,
Nah, I'm
that's
not gonna
facts.
lie to you.
I was like,
bro.
"You want me to be talking
Listen.
to my textbook?"
Man's
Bro.
been in his room reading.
But he's
They'll find a way for you to do that.
question. Is it weird how what they say when you're young comes back and bites you? And you know what I'm saying? Like it. They're,
I
you're
hate the
like,
fact that
"Dang,
they're
you was
mostly right.
Stop snapping.
I hate that they're right a lot of the time.
But it's also like experience, that they're supposed to tell you, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna figure it out on my own. Get hurt and be like, dang, bro, nah.
If
He
you
was right.
listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
textbooks. That man said, befriend a textbook.
No, okay. Everybody has to be able to relate to this. Summertime was not summertime.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Summertime was
You went to
getting-
summer school.
They got mad at you for resting.
They got it. My dad would go to the school, talk to the principal, get us math books for the next school
Yes.
year,
Mhm.
and make us work through that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been there, buddy. We used to go
Been
to
there,
the
done
school.
that.
We hated the school. It's called Sunday Safe, right?
Okay,
We-
insane,
oh, wow.
bro.
I don't care. I don't really
don't worry, I got
what,
you.
what do y'all gotta do? I'm an American. No, the school though, like it was
It's
during
clout.
like, huh?
You just gave him clout.
No, I don't care. They don't, bro. They're a very like big boarding school, right? But
Oh,
then
okay.
the thing is with them, like it's only men's, it's a man's only school, right? From kindergarten to 12th grade, right? But then during summer, it used to be co-ed, like it used to be open for everyone. And so, but that was the worst because like the teachers were so strict, and like they taught every subject you can think of. And it used to be like for like like ambassador's kid or like some people with high profile.
Yeah.
We used to go there during summer, bro. Oh my god, we used to hate it.
Bro.
Hated it.
Because of the teachers?
Yeah, bro. Just like it didn't feel like it was not like those like strict schools like you have to wear like uniform and then like or just like OC.
Yeah.
I know how I grew up was like during the school week. This is how like far my parents used to take it. My dad is chill now, but when I was like in middle school, oh my goodness.
And that's when it doesn't matter.
Basically, the weekend, I could play video games, right? And that's basically only Saturday, because Sunday, like, prepare for Monday.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
This
This is not what I signed up for.
Wait,
Like-
wait, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you guys ever did that thing where like during summer, at the end of summer, they'll take 2-3 weeks and be like, go to sleep early.
Exactly.
You gotta prepare
Yeah,
for it.
Bro, I hate hearing those words. I don't want to prepare for school. I don't want to think about that.
Bro.
But anyways, I used to look at the weekend like it was like freedom. But during the week, my dad would take so many steps to make sure I'm studying. I'll get scared when I'm finished my work. Like, I'm not doing anything. I have to do something. You know what he used to do? We couldn't watch TV during the weekend. I mean, during the week.
Same.
He had a cover over the TV. He put a cover over the TV, right? And he would go to work, and then like he would expect us to be studying. Me and my sister, we have Life 360, right? I don't know if y'all know the app. It's like a family app where y'all could track locations.
Exposing himself, bro.
But we used to track this man. First off, she took a picture of the TV how it looked before. We would be watching TV all day until he came home. We would try to look back at the picture for a reference and like try to put the bag straight on like how he left it. He would come home like, "Oh, Gomez." I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, we Gomez, all right.
Lucky, you know he knew, right?
I know he did.
He knew. Trust me.
I just never understood
Parents
what's the
always
point of that. Like,
Bro,
Nah,
one time we actually obeyed our parents and they didn't believe us. You know how much it hurts, bro? Me and Titi, they said don't watch TV, so we actually studied. And we came back and they didn't believe us, bro.
Yeah, welcome
That's
to a
crazy.
Habesha household, man.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, why do you think is that? Like, why do you think Habesha parents are like this?
That's because
Is the way they grew up?
No, yeah, the way they grew up plays a major role because they never had the opportunity to maintain a really good education. Because most of them were like when they were like 11, 12, they just mothers probably got into marriage or something, and then fathers went
that's
to
right.
the military and stuff. So it's like they didn't have the opportunity for us, they're looking at a good way where they want us to stay in school and stay in education. But what's so crazy with Habesha households? You can get your master's, PhD. You can
He's spitting.
you can get your
Doctorate?
doctors. Yeah, all
Second
of them
degree.
all together, and they'll tell you to go be a doctor. If you're not a doctor, go be an engineer.
No, they'll
if
compare
you're not
you
an
to somebody
engineer,
else.
go be a nurse.
They'll be like,
You're not a nurse.
your friend got his third
Oh my
PhD.
God.
I am
Yeah.
numb. I'm numb to that.
No,
Comparison
listen.
is tough, bro. Like,
I saw this journal I saw on Central where like this lady, she was just like, oh, my dad became a doctor today, and then someone was like, I'm gonna show this to my dad. I'm gonna let
Seen
him
that,
know what
bro.
other parents
No,
are
yeah,
doing.
we need to start comparing our parents to other parents.
Yeah,
You
no.
know-
Let's talk about how
They
they
would not
compare
listen.
us with our cousins, but then deep down inside, they don't know about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't know.
No,
You don't know the
that's
cousin I know.
That's singly the one of the like the things that kill me. I'm like, bro, if you seen this person's private story, you wouldn't be looking at them the same
You're
way.
like, look at Ebenezer. Look how well he's doing.
Yeah,
You don't know about
Ebenezer is on crack.
Yeah, that's wild.
We don't do crack. Anywho,
Shout out to Salam Central.
Ebenezer's on crack, bro.
No, but listen, that's the thing, cause like they don't. No, listen, I'm being serious though. 'Cause, like, it used to blow me where they used to like compare us with cousins. Like, there's no point, there's no need of that.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, look at your cousin. He's on his 3rd degree. Okay, so what? I'm not him. Like, he's like, no. Do you want to end up like your other cousin, bro? What?
I'm only in middle school.
Yeah, exactly.
My dad still compares me to people in Ethiopia. Let me tell you, in Ethiopia, you graduate high school, you go straight to like medical school,
That's it.
right?
I
He
mean,
telling me, your classmates are being doctors. I'm like, yes, they don't have to go through undergrad. Like, I can't.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
They don't
There's
gotta go to
some schools,
undergrad?
Yeah,
Yep, I'm going
at
to
least the
Ethiopia.
ones that basically, right? And one thing I learned is comparison is a thief of joy. Okay?
That's a
Ever
quote.
since then,
Mm-hmm.
I've actually struggled by myself because I started comparing myself with people I shouldn't be comparing myself to. You know what I mean? And it's something I constantly have to fight off.
Nah, but you know what's so crazy? Like, they don't understand the like education system here, especially because like, for example, when I was applying to like universities and stuff, I had to do that all by myself. Like everything, like being a first gen is just like OC. Like, they don't understand it. All they see is like the results. You know what I mean? And then let me tell you about Habesha parents. They will never give you credit.
Oh, never.
Never. Hey,
Why?
I'm proud of you. Never heard that.
But I gotta say, I'm not mad at that though. Like, of course, it'd be nice to hear that from your parents.
But let's go back to our scheduled program.
Let's go back to our scheduled program. What were you talking about before technical difficulties came up?
I forgot. I was so deep in it.
Yeah, we were talking about what was it?
Habesha households.
Really? I thought we were talking
Oh, we were
about-
talking about leaving the
curfew.
house.
Yeah.
Okay,
curfew.
yeah, okay.
Let's go. Your question. Let's talk about why Habesha man gets slandered like it's nothing.
Oh, your
Oh
question.
yeah, let me read it out word
Why
for word.
Habesha
Actually.
men get slandered?
No, this is the actual question. Thank you to
So it's-
Heldana. This
Oh,
was
okay.
this is her question. I appreciate
Shout
it.
out Hildana Booba.
Big stepper, big
Big
chopper.
step.
Bro, you
big
can't say that
chopper.
without
Ah, yeah,
context. bro.
chill out.
You can't say that without context, bro.
Chill out.
Okay,
Yeah.
No, chill
They-
out.
yeah. Why?
Sorry,
It's only
Hildana.
Hildana.
Sorry, Hildana.
Why Habesha guys get more slander compared to Habesha girls?
Preach.
This could be answered many ways.
Anybody want to take a
That-
jab?
I'm-
They don't have
Hey,
game.
say it with your chest.
I'm gonna say it because this is true.
Say it with your chest.
Okay, and I say this as a Habesha man that struggles with this. Generally, the Habesha women in general are just better looking than the Habesha men.
That's
know
not
what
the
you're
point.
talking about.
Okay,
Hey,
I know
That's
what
not
you mean.
ridiculous. It's
You know what it
That's
reminds
not
me of?
ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
You know what it
to
reminded
say.
me of? The guy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna post this. They're gonna like this."
No. Trust me. Bro. Okay, when you think like celebrity Habeshas, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them are just probably like Instagram models that are Habeshas, right? We only have one famous Habesha guy, The Weeknd.
No.
And
Amine.
They're known for their music. That's it. Just those two. Give me somebody else.
Some people in
good
like
luck.
R&B.
you should look
Mariba. I don't
If you
want to
nobody
butcher
knows
her.
who that is.
Abi.
You see?
People know who that is.
Mama, who?
Mariba.
Exactly.
Whatever her name
Thank
is.
you so much.
You get my point. I'll send you the picture. I'll put it
So
on your
you
page.
look.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
girl or a guy?
She's a woman. She's
Oh
a
yeah,
beautiful
I'm saying the woman like
She's a woman?
a lot of
Oh, it's
the-
not
So what's your
That's a
point?
funny narrative.
my point is
What is your point?
it still stands is the reason why Habesha man gets slandered even by like the outside that people that are in the Habesha is compared to the men, the women are just more good.
I mean, I just
Oh,
how it is.
definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, my East
'Cause you-
African women are beautiful. You know what I mean?
We know
you
the,
sound like the guy that says, "Oh, they're gonna like this."
we know the we know the
Oh.
stereotypes on Habesha men.
Hey,
Dang.
you give a little wink. You know, I'm on your side. Go ahead.
We know the stereotypes like evolving Habesha men, which
No
I'm trying
calves.
to run from. Skinny chicken legs. Damn. Straight to the chest.
Straight
Do
to
y'all
the
even do
legs.
leg days? I
Hey,
don't.
Hey, no, stop. I'm not talking about this. Leave me alone,
When I was going to the gym, heck yeah.
bro. I do leg days.
Why?
Days,
It
you
changes
have
nothing.
to.
Why?
You have to.
Yeah,
Because I want to jump higher,
You're
bro.
wasting time.
Yeah, bro. It's in generic.
It's not on your
It's
side,
on
my
a
guy.
dunk.
It's
my boy.
generic. I'm generic.
Okay, that's
But anyways, look, chicken legs,
Big-
hair going by over here,
Bird chest?
Chill out.
bird chest,
The way you're saying it, just
belly. You know, kind of looking kind
I'm
of.
fighting that, bro.
bro, you're really just out here exposing.
I'm saying the stereotype. I'm not saying
Yeah,
the
no,
truth.
say it with your chest.
Like,
Every single thing. We're going to get everybody correct.
You know, the beer belly. That's what I'm saying. What else?
They don't
That's-
gotta
that's
drink
a-
beer
that's
though.
in the
They just get that
dads.
And
bucket.
then-
It just
That's in the
comes.
dad.
And then most likely working at 7-Eleven or driving a taxi.
That's nothing wrong with that. That I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
get your money.
That's the jokes everybody says. Like, oh, you're a taxi driver or you do this. Because I mean, it is
You
what it
gotta
is.
make an
So what?
income.
You making money. You
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That I just think is immature. But like the other ones, I think they're funny because they're kind of true. You know.
Why do you think this happens? Like, what went wrong?
Yo, what slander do East African women get? I want to know. Big forehead.
Big
wow.
foreheads. Yeah, that's the
And
only thing really.
At this point, it became a
Yeah,
compliment.
but
bro.
everybody still be over Habesha women. You know
My
what I'm saying?
stomach
Because they're
hurts.
beautiful. I mean,
That's what I was saying.
But the thing
So-
is, they don't know the truth about them. They don't know the truth.
What's the
They
truth?
toxic.
No,
They toxic.
they are. Really, I'm not gonna say it's toxic.
But I mean, it comes with the territory. I mean,
Learn how
like,
to play the game.
I was talking to my friends about this actually. Like let's say for more
I
like
can't believe you said that.
like Habesha, like women, they're deemed more like controlling. Like, you know, y'all see what I'm saying?
Hey, bro. I don't know
Bro, I'm
what
telling you,
about.
that's why I want to go to get that.
Controlling?
Like this,
What you mean by that?
you know, like
Yeah,
how
explain.
like naggy / controlling, that type of like.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think
big-
most
Who
of
you
them.
hanging out with,
No,
bro?
listen. I think most of them.
No, most of them. I'm just saying.
Those are the ones that grew up here.
Okay.
Like, they only know the
That's fair.
culture
Yeah.
from here. Like if you go back home, it's not really like that. You know what I mean? Because there's different settings and environment in Ethiopia. But most of them here, I'm not gonna say too much.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. I understand.
Yeah, man.
Because like if you
They're
look at your
spoiled.
parents, yeah, your parents are like your mom's more submissive. She's more like chill. But
And then
Can I
there's
say
the
though?
fun.
Can I say though? Okay, even with Americans that have been here for a while that are Habesha,
Mhm.
there's a major difference between the Habeshas that came here, right? But they know a little bit of like the Ethiopian life, and the Habeshas that were born here. A lot of times, if their parents were successful when they had them, these people grow up almost like in delusion, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Like they associate the struggle, their parents went through, right? But they never actually went through the struggle. It was their parents that went through the struggle. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I'd say.
am I the only one that I don't actually? I probably am the only one. Since I was born here, I hated being anything attached to being
The
Ethiopian. Yeah.
culture, yeah.
Going through school, bro. I try to stay away from every Ethiopian. Like
That's because you don't know the culture. You don't know the language and stuff.
no, I kind of knew the culture. I was kind of like embarrassed by it.
How'd y'all feel about, like, when y'all was younger? How'd y'all feel about, like, dating Habesha girls?
I said I would never date him.
I would.
Nah.
Hey,
You would or
I
wouldn't?
would. I would.
When you was
you were
younger,
young?
too?
Yes,
When I was younger, I was like, I would
Yeah.
never, because, like,
Exactly.
No.
because it was like, I feel like I know you, your cousins, your uncles, everybody before I actually talk to you. So it's like, okay, cool. Then on to the
Yeah,
next.
exactly. When I was a kid, I'm like, bro, I don't want to, date myself. But now, no. I'm saying, but like now, I see like the blessing in that. Like, bro, she like understands like the culture. Just she calls me Mare. Stuff like that. Like
one day,
so, like,
we're gonna get
we
it.
gonna get it. One
you see
day.
it now, it's like way better. But when you were a kid, you're like, bro, this is lame, or this is foreign.
Bro, go
Nah,
on TikTok, bro.
bro.
That's all there is. It's just literally Habesha women just slandering Habesha men, bro.
It's kind of sad
Bro?
to me, honestly.
Yeah.
But the
I
I
feel
don't
like
know why
Habesha
my
dads
TikTok
also
is like
Habesha dads also set that up low key.
what?
Like they also got some characteristics. to
Yeah,
work on
within
too.
the household, I
Toxic.
feel like
Yeah,
that's
of
what
course.
like a lot of women see within their household, within their parents.
Yeah.
And so they think like that's gonna be passed on up into them. And I feel like that's why a lot of like East African women have this huge wall against dating someone who is East African or Ethiopian, because like they don't want, because you know there's a lot of things that happen within the household.
Yeah.
They don't
That's
want-
Nigerian men are not much better.
They,
Okay, hold on,
bro,
okay,
I don't understand why.
Wait, what'd you say?
Okay,
What'd you say?
hey,
Hold on.
Hey, delete that part.
No, what'd you say? I
This
didn't
man
hear
trying to get chased down by the Nigerians. Ain't no way. I
Hey,
don't want
I
no
love
smoke
all
with
my
them.
Nigerian.
I didn't hear
Joe
what you
loves
said.
rice is very amazing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely getting cut out.
Joe love,
Hey,
how do you say?
nah,
Joe have
nah.
good food.
But like
love- we
on
love-
I love
Dogman's
your
point,
music.
like I understand what you're saying. Like, what do we when we look at the problems in Habesha marriages? What is it? Money. Always arguing about money.
Facts.
Money, or say the
It's bad.
fathers never communicate,
Mm-hmm.
so they're always closed off.
You
That's
think
literally
that carries on to y'all?
Mm-hmm.
most
I was gonna say
definitely.
imbalances of like communication.
Yeah.
The dynamics, right?
Being in the presence in the household, they're just different.
Most of the times when you look at your dad, is like, let's be
king.
honest. Have you seen your dad cry? I have never seen my dad cry.
I have.
Okay. Well, how many
Once.
times?
Once.
What about you?
I have maybe once or twice, but that's like
Yeah,
somebody
different
passed away.
context.
Yeah.
to
What
it,
about
yeah.
you, Amon?
Yeah, it was a rare occasion.
Exactly.
It was like,
I'm not saying you have to cry to be, a good
Man or
community. Yeah, I'm
something.
just saying, like, we don't
Hold
really see that side of our parents.
can
What
I
y'all
say
think
though?
about crying?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
because
I don't see a problem with it.
Let's
Yeah, you know
unpack that.
let me hear what y'all gotta say, because I was actually having a conversation with somebody recently about this.
Mm.
Okay, let's talk about not crying
What's your
of like
question?
I'm not talking about crying when someone passes away. That's emotions, right? But
Mhm.
let's say something happens to you, right?
And life's getting hard.
Life is getting hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Some situation you're in.
so somebody I was talking to, right? They got mad at me because they were in a situation where they could try to make it better.
Mhm.
It's probably not gonna be fully fixed, but they could try to make it better. But instead, they were crying, and I said, crying is not gonna do any better.
Mm.
Instead, you should be going out there and trying to fix it,
Mhm.
right? And that person got mad at me with like, "Oh, bro, you be bottling up your emotions and stuff."
But there's
Nah,
the
there's
thing with
different
that is because sometimes when certain people talk to you about their problems they're having, they don't want you to solve it for them, or they don't want motivation, or they don't want like they just want someone to hear them out. Do you know what I mean? And like in that context, I feel like that person would just like going through, like, imagine like you having a very terrible day, and then like you don't want to hear from anybody else. You know what I mean? Like you coming in and just like trying to cheer them up out there, cause just like that's not what they want to hear within that moment, cause like that's when they're most like vulnerable. And so and it's
Sometimes people just cry till I just let it out. Just like
Yeah.
once you're done crying, like, okay, let me get up and let me go fix it.
I
But
cry,
sometimes just to
but
cry
not-
to let it out. Sometimes.
I cry, but not in front of people.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
It's like probably like thinking about something in the past.
That's a
or-
no.
Yeah.
Crying in front of people?
Yeah.
Heck no. But even with crying, bro, like I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Like the way I think when any problem comes up is, okay, so what do I do to fix the problem?
Thank you.
Like try to get to the solution as fast as possible. And I understand with some people when they do tell you and they open up like, hey yo, this one, what's going on? Like for them, maybe crying works. That's not my part to judge. Like you go through what you need to go through. As long as you get up and fix the problem,
Yeah.
it's not my place. I just think it takes time. But it's also human emotion. You know, like
Yeah.
God didn't give us that for no reason.
I mean, I feel
Even
that.
Jesus wept. You
Yeah.
know? Like
I feel like, again, like what y'all said, like I don't think I'm like with crying all the time in front of people. But if you're alone, but just let it out. Just let it out.
yeah.
And when you're with people, you could explain and talk about it. But just crying all the time in front of people,
That's
I'm the type when somebody cries, I get kind of like awkward. Like, what do I
Yeah.
do? Like,
Cause you
Yeah.
don't know how,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you don't even know what you.
That's what I'm
would
saying,
choose to
like,
cry. So
what
like
do-
it's hard.
do I like hug you?
Like,
Like, do I
hey, yo,
s-
good.
yeah.
It's all
hug
good.
him.
It's all good. You know what
Bro,
I'm
don't
saying?
ever tap him.
Pat-
Bro.
Nah, some people like want to
Imagine
get.
you're crying, someone goes.
It's all good. It's all good. Rub they back and something.
Why
Sometimes
people
people
do,
take
bro.
it differently. Like some people are like, bro, just like tell me the truth. Like, bro, stop crying. And then people are like, okay, I feel
That's what I
good.
did, and that's why I think that we had that argument.
Some people
Yeah.
are more, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like, there's no like emotions seen in like
Habesha
Habesha households, like especially like
Except when
when
they
it comes to
argue.
fathers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa, like when parents argue. Now, when parents argue,
Whoa.
revenge comes up. The things they like haven't talked about in like 4 or 5 years comes up,
Pettiness.
Full pettiness.
Pettiness.
Let's say this.
We gotta
The
unpack
worst
that.
thing is like when you're like, I'm gonna say it. Like let's say like your parents argue, right? They're so petty towards each other. Like your dad be like, okay, go give this to your mother.
Oh,
I'm like, bro,
yeah.
just hand it to her, bro.
Hand it to your wife, bro.
Or your mom is like, let's say your mom's talking about your dad, and you're like, you try to like defend him. He's like, oh, you're just like your father.
You're on his side.
I'm
now,
like,
huh?
what?
Nah. You know what really blows me? And then they team up like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like, mom, can I do this? Ask your father. And then the dad goes, ask your mother. Like, bro,
And the thing is,
y'all be like, we're on the same team. Oh, give me an answer, please.
the funniest thing about Habesha households is like when y'all know each other, it's like a switch. One day it's like, okay, so what do you want to eat? And y'all is back to like being cool. I'm like, how does that
never
work?
see anything.
Yeah, with no apologies. It's like, okay, so what do you want to eat?
But I actually like that though, because that shows that you two can hold a conversation, a mutual conversation, but like, this is what I want. Because that's a marriage. You said until death do us apart. Like, buddy.
No, they didn't say that in Habesha weddings. They didn't say that. That was missed. That was not on the curriculum.
So that could folks start tasting weird.
Yo. I'll say the one question I have is, now when you're gonna have your own family, what is one thing that you don't want to take?
A lot of things I don't want to say.
Okay,
What you mean,
let's
like,
just pick
take-
one.
Like characteristics you don't want to take.
Yeah, something I'm scared of. Like what's yours?
I say this. Oh, you going first?
Nah, you go.
Okay.
Think about it.
I say this from my past relationships. I think when I do get like something makes me mad, I don't like speaking about it right away. Like I like to calm down
me either.
and address it.
Yeah.
Because like no matter how long it takes, I'm going to address it. It's just, and I hate when people also come up to me like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" It's like that makes me even more heated. But it's like I understand people want to answer, and I need to be open, being like, "Yo, I don't got an answer for you right now, but give me some time. Let me cool down. And I got you."
Yeah.
And I guess being open about that and not being petty, I guess that's one thing I don't want to take.
For me, everything you said, and like I want to like go in depth more on the pettiness, like the revenge and like the talking behind another person's back. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was like, that's one thing I be learning. Like when I like fight somebody, like when I'm in a fight with my family, I be thinking like, okay, let's say I'm in fighting with my sister or something. I'm like, bruh, you know what? I'm gonna leave dishes in there just so I can get her mad. Dang, just walk away. Like,
Wow.
Not the dishes.
I'm just saying like pettiness stuff like that. Like that's toxic and communication. I'm terrible with communication. I'm just like you. Like if somebody's getting mad at me, like mad or like angry, I just walk away. I don't even talk to them. I just walk away. I think I need to fix communication and like, yeah, communication number one thing. And then fighting about money. Gotta fix
Find a
that.
solution.
Find a solution.
Nah, but with me, I'll never take into like this context of like going to bed angry with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, scripture.
Like it's not even just scripture, but like to me it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Because we all have those thoughts. Like one thought leads you to another thought, and it just like even if you're not like prepared to talk about it, have some kind of conclusion where you say like, this is why I'm upset, and this is how you made me feel. You know what I mean? I was like going to bed angry. Like, what's the point? And then the next day, you're not gonna talk about it. She's not gonna talk about it, and then it goes on for a week, and then it becomes a month, and just like you're only talking to each other when there's people in front of you, or like when you're at a gathering.
Yeah,
like
it looks good over there, but
yeah, bro.
behind
And then
closed
when you
doors.
get
That
in
don't
the
even
car,
look good
when you get in the
when
car,
you
it's
know.
all quiet. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean?
When you the kids
So-
watching that though,
bro, yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey,
That's why
what?
I guess I can understand why both Habesha men and women are like toxic or damaged, because I mean they came from like not that good of role models.
For me, it was.
They did great though. But
I mean-
emotionally,
Yeah, they tried their best, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say is I've noticed this after a while, and it's not just like one household. I would say it's probably like just an African culture, African culture in general. Is you know how even biblically it says like the father is the head of the household, right?
Yeah.
I think that gets abused, bro.
oh yeah,
The head is supposed to serve, but a lot of households they're seen as like the king. You know what I mean? And
dictator.
the thing is, when I was a kid, like even now, something I have to fight, bro.
yeah.
I have to make sure when I have my family, I don't act like that. But because I feel like it's been, since I lived in it so much, it's subconsciously like ingrained in me to think like that. When, you know, a lot of the next generation of Ethiopians, they have to realize, bro, like, especially the guys, we're there, yes, to be the head, but you lead by serving.
And what's the next verse? It says, love your wife like Christ loved the church.
yeah.
That's like sacrificial. I mean, I'm just saying.
Like, I'm not against like the wife and the husband having like traditional roles, right? But out of love, not out of fear. You know what I mean? Yes, I want my wife to make me lunch, right? But I want her to do it willingly.
out.
you know.
First
I
thing he
wanted
brings
to-
up is
No, no,
lunch.
no, no, no.
That's
Gotta
just
be
a
able
good
to
example.
cook.
Or like clean or fold the clothes, right? But I wanted to do it willingly,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go and get that money, right? But
Willingly.
not because she's yelling at me. I want to because I love her. And I want to,
Yeah, I want
serve
to get her
her.
nice things. Get
Yeah.
get the kids nice things. But the biggest thing for me is like, I'll be thinking like, bro, as a parent, like,
What's up with that?
as a parent, I don't want to be the reason. Like, y'all ever step back and like, bro, like, I don't want me to be the reason that when my kid is like in therapy 30 years later talking about, man, my dad was just this. Like, that's what I'm terrified of, bro.
Mhm.
Like, I don't want to be the source of trauma
Nah.
for my kid.
I want to say this. Just mainly in the Ethiopian culture and stuff. Habesha parents think they know their kids, but just because you live with them does not know you.
Yeah.
Like you don't know your kids. Like genuinely, you don't. Most of y'all parents who think you know your child, you don't. I promise you.
And because of that, Habesha kids have grown to be the most sneakiest people
Oh,
ever.
trust me.
They could be in and out of a room in a
Yes,
second.
sir.
You wouldn't even know they were there.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Hey, nah, Nickiness, man. I'm telling you, just it's because they created that like strict household where like everything has to be centered about education. That's it.
they learn how to deal with their problems on their own. Like the kids, like they don't.
Definitely.
A lot of Habesha parents, kids don't talk to their parents about the issues. Like they just handle it.
Never.
Their parents don't even know what they're going through most of the
Yeah.
time. Like,
I feel two ways about that. Like I feel like that's a good thing sometimes, like learning how to handle your own problems.
Mhm.
But then like it gets to an extent where like
You need help.
to be able to like
Mhm.
I say I would never like have talked to my dad about anything, whether it was girls or anything. Like I would have stayed quiet about it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got into like teaching in California, like in youth ministry, where I was like, I'd be telling the kids, yo, talk to your parents because they the ones who are in charge. You need to
Yeah.
have a relationship with them when you're older. They
Mhm.
they take care of you. Then I was like, how am I going to tell them do that? I don't even do that.
Yeah.
And so like once I started, now it's like open communication.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a
No.
good thing
I feel like the dads can be very understanding at a certain extent
for their boys.
for their guys. Yeah.
I
And
didn't
then
think
the
about that.
mothers is more.
I have 4
understanding.
sisters. I know.
Yeah, I did not think about
You have
that.
a lot more leeway as a dude in a Habesha family
Mhm.
than you do as a girl.
Yeah.
What I'll say is, the problem with me is, after my parents were very strict with me, now I understand why. I'm grateful why they were strict with me. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah.
but when I grow up now, they try to be my friend, and
Mhm.
I cannot get myself to do that.
It's too
I
late.
Yeah, it
can't.
feels so
Yeah,
awkward.
I'm not
That's
gonna
too
talk to you
late.
about my
Bruh.
girl issues, bro. Like,
No.
sir.
To this
I
day, I
did not
can't.
mean to call my dad bro. I meant like, sir, I'm not gonna like. I can't get myself to do that. I'm sorry.
I feel you because my dad used to be like, I'm your father, I'm your best friend, I'm your brother, I'm your cousin.
If I tell you with me, like I can't be open.
Bro,
You know?
which one are you? Pick. You can't be all of them. No, because like he used to always try to like. Now I talk to him about like most things, but like the thing is like, when I do, he doesn't know which part to be. He doesn't know whether to be my father, my brother, my cousin. Like, he's like
Play all of them.
Yeah, bro. Like, fool. He'd be like, sometimes he'd be like, as a dad, I'll tell you this, but as a friend, right? What do your friends tell you? They tell you to leave it alone. I'll tell you the same thing. Leave it alone. I'll be like,
That's kind of like.
you know?
But like
So, yeah.
the worst thing is like when your mom comes to you, she's like, "So, who do you want to marry?
Yeah,
Is it a
yeah.
Habesha you want to marry?" I'm like,
Mama,
"Bruh, watch out."
I'll pick
I
her
ain't
out
got no
for
problem
you.
with that. To be
I'm just so
honest.
cringed out. Like, I can't. Like,
I ain't got no problem with that until they try to set you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
bro.
ask me about it. I'd be cool talking
ain't
to
no
you.
arranged marriage.
There's
over here.
But
nothing.
once they start bringing up names,
Yeah.
hey, yo,
Yeah.
you should go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
I'm not gonna
Mom.
lie to you. That
They be
arranged marriage.
watching.
Sorry.
They really
No, you
do.
good. You could go ahead.
That arranged marriage, as the years
At a
push.
certain
Wait,
point,
that happened to y'all?
No,
Happened to
no,
you?
I
I've
think
never
my
experienced
dad
that.
was
At a certain
joking.
point-
He was in Ethiopia.
When
He
you get
said-
married.
He said, do you want me to bring your wife, right?
Oh, wow.
And then I don't know if he was. I think he was joking, right? But I said, ha. In the back of my mind, I'm like, you serious,
The
bro?
next week he already had a ring.
No. One thing I did, I'm grateful, is my mom is a very like spiritual, like not spiritual, like godly woman, right?
Mhm.
A Christian woman, right? And one thing I love doing is talk to her about like, relationships,
Wow.
like wife stuff, right? And she is so honest with me. I'm so grateful for that, bro.
Mhm.
Now, me and my dad, we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
I definitely need to have that conversation with him eventually. But my mom, like, bro, my mom will send me Bible verses, right? Of what she's telling me about. You know what I mean? I'm just so grateful for that. Like, the thing is, okay,
That's
I need
beautiful.
actually
to read
amazing,
them more
bro.
and
That's
like
beautiful.
be more engaged in that thing. But I'm so grateful I have that relation with her. Shout out to
Yeah.
moms, bro.
Who you are
Shout
closer
out.
with? Who you are closer with? Mom's, dad.
Nah, I think I'm equal.
My dad.
I think
Damn,
my mom.
Yeah.
I think I'm equal.
That's interesting.
I can tell my mom something, but like she stresses too much about it. You know what I mean? She's, like,
Overthinking.
way overthinker.
But
bro.
that's mine. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but like with her, it just like it got to a certain point where like I told her about certain friends of mine, and then I told them like they're just moving away, right?
Yeah.
'Cause, like if I told her what happened, she was gonna get to a point where like she was gonna start questioning other people around us. You know what I mean? And so like she knows, like my parents know my friends. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with my dad, he's more of like, he tells me what the lesson is within whatever situation it was. I told my dad what happened. He was just like, okay, this is what you understand, and this is what you have to do next for that situation to not repeat again. And then if it does repeat again, then there's an issue with how you're handling certain friendships or relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so my dad is more logical, but my mom is way too emotional.
Yeah,
so I can't
you're right
just-
about that. Because I know my mom, she's like, I can't tell her like a lot of stuff because she would start panicking. She's like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
exactly.
What do you mean? Who were you with? Who,
Yeah.
My dad would just be like, he's so chill. He's just like, yeah, that's what happens when
'Cause I
you
understand.
don't trust people like that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And my dad's really like, he's not that social. He's very chill. Like, he doesn't care about friends. He doesn't care about all that. My mom, she knows the whole town. So, and my dad is like very like, he doesn't care. He just wants to sit back, watch the news and
Yeah.
just chill.
Yeah, it's the Habesha.
Habesha.
I'm telling
Oh,
you,
he's
bro.
out.
It'll be 5:30 in the morning. The Habesha is out there, nigga. Bro, I'll be like, bro, like
EBS?
for what?
Oh my goodness.
EBS is
bro.
off, bro. What happened to
My parents
EBS?
are watching.
I like EBS.
What has it been? I have
They
not
got
seen
me
EBS.
into it. I don't even like it.
I have not, bro. Bobby,
Doggy,
hey.
Doggy.
What?
There's a guy named Doggy on
Who?
EBS.
This
I
guy's
don't
deep
know.
in it, bro.
I don't.
The whole,
Hey.
the whole like,
He's gonna be the host.
We've
next.
been recording for like an hour and 10 minutes.
This is.
Wow.
I don't even-
Alright, so-
Keep recording. Say
No,
that.
keep going, keep going.
oh, okay. I was gonna say the thing about like opening up to your parents, like, like from a spiritual aspect too. Like when you need to open up to them, tell them what's going on. That's also a tough part too.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, I think Habesha parents also don't get to, they don't talk about certain things
Mm-hmm.
that needs to be talked
Themselves.
about. We
Yeah.
gonna
Fact.
find out on our
Mhm.
own, and
Yeah.
that's also not
The
good.
thing about Habesha household is like,
Your shelter.
no, not even just that. Like,
They really are.
so many times you walk into them talking about a secret, and you're like, damn, I keep that to myself. I'm not gonna tell them I heard that.
Yeah.
And
No,
then-
the thing with that is, I feel like I was saying this last time, but like a lot of kids that grew up here, like in America, like whenever their parents speak in Amharic, they use it as like the secret language, so their kids like they won't understand it, and like you know what I'm. That's why
you
like a
could
lot
tell
of
when your
kids.
parents are about to talk about
Exactly,
something serious.
and so they go like speaking about it in Amharic, and then when the kids ask to learn, they're like no, because like they already used that as like a place where like they have a secret conversation with each other.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like a lot of kids that grew up here don't want to go back home, because even going back home and they try, they make fun of you like, oh, like yeah, she's trying, and then they
Yeah.
make fun of them. It just like it's not a very pleasant like setting for them, and so like they like despise being like associated with the culture.
You know what? Hey man, today I love this conversation, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't expect it to go like this. I thought it was gonna be like just kind of awkward and
I'm telling you, bro.
No,
I
it's
okay,
our culture.
After now, I want somebody else that's like outside of us to be here.
Oh,
do what?
actually, I think
feel like the
next we should have
conversations
like
a
like
woman
outside of our culture.
next.
No, outside of like just
Yeah.
three of us. Somebody.
Yeah,
We should
stay
have
tuned. We're gonna have
one. guests.
Some guests,
Yeah, let
special
us know.
guests,
I
Let
like
us
being
know.
right here. too.
interesting special guests. But I'd like to thank y'all for coming in, tuning into the
Sammy
podcast.
Ye, God bless you.
Thank
For
you
sure,
for our
man.
special
Thank you,
guest,
bro.
Samuel Guta,
Chill out.
dropping his wisdom on us, man.
Mhm.
We'll see y'all next week with the next episode.
Off the door.